But I have Violet Johnson with me. Good evening.
Good evening.
And I'm sure that you're looking forward to just getting out of here very soon and continuing on your holiday. But whilst we're here, Lagos. Yes, I know. I'm that person. Let's talk about SmartLife, and I'd like you to also help Lagos understand what it is, how it also can support them, what they should be even thinking about. Basically, the basics. Let's start from there.
Hi, good evening, Lagos. So yes, thank you for having me here.
My pleasure.
All right. So before we go into the basics, maybe I have some of my listeners that don't even know what new life insurance is, right?
Great.
Because SmartLife is a product, of one of under our life insurance plans that we have. So it's a protection for you and your loved ones. So it's a safety net. There is a concept of the assured and the assurer, right? The assured is you, who we are covering, right? And the assurer is AXA Mansard. We are covering you.
Right.
So you pay a small amount, which is usually called the premium. Right? To get a much bigger benefit, which is called the sum assured.
Okay.
And, it's based on some conditions that in the event that something happens to you, I know that there's blood of Jesus insurance.
Not good.
Ever. However, in the event that something happens, the unforeseen, your family gets that benefit, right? Or something happens that you're not able to continue working, so life insurance kicks in. So not able to work, meaning that there is an accident that led to permanent disability, or you get diagnosed of an illness that is critical. Life insurance kicks in. You get paid the benefits to ameliorate that burden that it would put on your family. So on that ground, right, on that basis, life insurance is, like I said, a safety net for you. But the traditional life insurance that you would have, it would be that when you pay a premium or a small amount for, the big sum assured based on a particular policy period
that you have paid for,
an agreement period, say 5 years, 10 years, and then at the end of that period, nothing happens. You'd not get anything in return, right?
Okay.
Because the unforeseen
didn't happen.
So that's the traditional, insurance, life insurance like you have it. So SmartLife is a deviation from, what you normally see, right? Because we have now noticed that people want to get something while they're alive. Like nothing needs to happen to them, right? Before you give them something back.
Okay.
So in the event that, you survive that period between our agreement, you get the same benefits that you would get if anything happened. Awesome. So let me break it down.
Right.
So if you come to us to buy a smart life plan of say 100 million, right? 100 million that, in the event that something happens or you're looking forward to build something or, a family plan, and at the end of the 5-year, 10-year period, nothing happens to you, we would still give you 100 million.
Oh.
Yes. So that's smart life.
Lagos, are you listening? This is something you want to be tapping into, because what? Giving me back, even though,
100%. 100.
And just, please, is there more? Can you tell? Because, yes, I know a lot of people buy insurance. Some even, they just buy for the sake of buying. They're not even sure why they're buying this. And more so, trying to pay their premium. Some are not sure, okay, if I'm consistent, if I'm not consistent, what's it going to be? So help clarify what that and how that works.
Okay, so being consistent with your payments based on our agreement or what you have chosen. So the policy frequency or payment frequency is very flexible. So some people convenient with monthly can do monthly payments. Some people convenient with quarterly or half yearly or annually. Or some people, big cash people can just drop the money at once.
Salute to you.
So I know that this happens when, they pick a quarterly period or a monthly period, and then they are not able to meet up. So that's why that's one of the reasons we introduced the 5%, additional bonus. Is to reward you for staying through to the end, for being our customer, and also for being consistent, right? Because we know that, of all the things, you were consistent with that policy. Right. So 5% additional bonus for you when you are consistent with premium payments at the time due. So I usually advise just do direct debits, right? At the end of the month, or the stated period, do the time you decide, it would just be deducted so that you don't fall short of payments.
I like that. That is very easy, especially easy that a lot of people have apps these days that just knows that so and so thing goes away to this, so and so thing goes. There's so many, and if you can do that for your life insurance as well, that even makes more sense.
Exactly.
Now the bonus that excited me when I heard it. But how exactly does it work?
Okay, so like I said, my initial analogy was 100 million, right? So you come on board and you want to do 100 million, say for 10 years. Right, and you're consistent with the premium, so you can do one-off or annually. Every year you pay, or monthly, whichever is convenient for you. And you're consistent, right? At the end of the period, you get your 100 million, and then you get a 5 million additional, because 5 million additional is 5% off. 100 million. So you get 5 million additional. It's just giving.
A way of giving back.
It's just a way of awarding our customer, award is a bonus,
That is very exciting. It's really a draw for those who are looking to benefit, because sometimes some people say, when it comes to insurance, you don't benefit anything. No,
exactly.
So there is a benefit as long as you know where and how to go about it. But I like to be practical.
Okay.
Say, for instance, I'm saving for rent, or even a small business. I'm trying to do something, but I don't know how to go about it. How then does this savings plan, or SmartLife, not savings plan, how does the SmartLife come into play if I need it?
If you need it, okay. So for SmartLife, right, we have two variants of the product apparently.
Okay.
So there's the SmartLife and there's the SmartLife Plus. So if you are planning to start a business or something, and then you want payouts at some point, you would need to do the SmartLife Plus. So SmartLife Plus gives you 20% of that 100 million at 1/3 of the policy. So say you do for 6 years.
Okay.
So at the end of the second year, you get 20%, you get 20 million. Right?
Awesome.
And then at the end of the fourth year, which is 2/3, you get another 30%. That's 30 million.
Right.
And then at the end of the policy, nothing, survival, you survive the policy, which we all want, you get the remaining 50 million. However, we know that life could happen.
Life can happen
while
at any
you're
point
running
in
the
time.
business. Something happened between the time that you have taken first and second, and you do not want your business to die. You do not want your family to feel the impact. Guess what? We're going to pay 100% to your beneficiary. So we're not going to consider the fact that we have paid you 50 million. The first,
two,
the second,
yeah,
we're going to give 100%, 100 million to your beneficiary. Yes.
That's amazing stuff. Because I'm giving you first, I'll give you second.
That's literally 150%.
As they'll say, God, I'm giving you everything. But this is literally a gift, and you know that you're getting 100%. That's awesome stuff that AXA is doing. But like I said, life happens. How flexible is this plan, basically?
Okay, so it's really flexible. Like I said, you can choose the payment frequency that you want. You can choose the tenure. So for the SmartLife, we have specific tenure. So you can do it for 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, or 15 years, as long as 15 years. And then for SmartLife Plus, you can do for 6 years, 9 years, 12, and then 18 years. So payment frequency, like I mentioned earlier, is very flexible. It can be monthly, quarterly, half yearly, annual or one-off. So just wanted to mention this. We also, know that some people get salaries delayed or some sort of thing. So there's also grace period where if you promise me monthly that you're going to pay this premium monthly, and maybe for some reasons you were delayed for 1 week or 2 weeks, we are still going to count that your policy is still active. Yes. So we give that grace up to 15 days for people that are monthly, premium payers. Okay. While for annual and other policy tenures or under payment frequency rather, we give it up to 30 days. Yes. So you're still covered. You're still with us. We know. There's been maybe a delay of some sort. Right. So you get up to 30 days to, make the payments.
That is a really awesome way to, just make people feel comfortable. There's nothing for them to be afraid of. There's no Ponzi scheme that's going to steal your money. Did I say that out loud? No. Anyway, for someone who's listening now and has been a bit jittery when it comes to insurance, what's your word, or how do you convince this person to know that this is the plan for them to be on? Because you're looking at, well, even if you want to jackpot, there are plans you need to put in place, right? Why should they pick this plan?
Okay. So this policy is for everyone. I mean, everyone who has a goal or likes to plan. So if you want to jackpot or you want to start the business, these are dreams that, anyone could have, and it's not really social statuses. So also the part people rarely think about is the debt portion, right? We do not pray for it, but it does happen, right? Including insurance as one of your financial planning could help them sustain their standard of living. So you need to, for AXA, we are here to stay. We're here to protect you. We're here to provide that safety net. It's just for you to start. Just come on board.
When you say start, what's the sign-up process like? Is it something? Do I have to bring my father's house properties, my kidney? See, I know Lagos. Certain things can be a bit daunting, but if it's easy, fine. But you'll be thinking, what do I need? Do I need to go and sell land just to pay or get things done? So please walk us through the process.
Okay, so it's very, very easy. It's on the AXA website, so www.axamansard.com. So navigate to life insurance. In fact, that's the first thing you see, SmartLife, and then in a few clicks you are good to go. So you do not need to provide a lot of things. However, there are few things that you need to enter so that we have your details. Perform the normal KYC, know your customer, bits of it, and then you get on board. You get a policy document, and sign you up. So you do not need. You also get to play around with the quotations. So what do I mean? You get to enter a few details and see what benefits you. So if you want to do a sum assured of 10 million, so go on the website. If you want to do 10 million, with a monthly payment, you see what exactly. And if you want to walk back by saying, I have just 20 million, I have just 20,000 to pay monthly, or I have just 50,000 to pay monthly, what would I be getting? Right at the end of this period, you're able to see that. So you can play around with the figures to see what's convenient for you. Is it the SmartLife? Is it the SmartLife Plus? Whichever works. Is very seamless, very simple. So we want to see you get the product. We want to make you a customer.
Very well said. And I like the fact that there are benefits to this. So if you are listening and you're wondering, how can I be a part of this plan? Well, here's where I come in. Yes, Vala has done hers. So let me let you in on what you need to do. What you can do is visit AXA Mansard's website, and the website is www.axamansard.com, or for those who love to call, 0700 AXA Mansard. And social media platforms, hey, they have it as well. Easy peasy. What you need to do, for those who love Facebook, Twitter, or X, as the name implies, and then LinkedIn, it is at AXA Mansard. But on Instagram, AXA Mansard _, and you ask any question, they'll be there to address it as easy as and simple as ABC. But this, Lagos, is where we draw a curtain today on the AXA Mansard Safe Grid. And for the week, but rest assured, Monday, bright and early, well, not bright and early, but 6:10 is when the AXA Mansard Safe Quiz will be up on your radio for you to learn more about what insurance can do for you. With that, enjoy your weekend.
AXA Mansard Safe Cruise. Brought to you by AXA Mansard Insurance PLC. AXA, know you can.